All right, so let's start with the law of attraction. Um, this one's actually the most simplest one, but it has a lot of effects just based on this one simple principle, which is that everything has a vibration, right? We live in a vibrationally based world. Everything is energy. So just realize for a moment that everything I'm looking at, my body, to the floor, to the camera, to everything I'm looking at, it's all energy. And the way it works is that all energy has a frequency. And so whatever has a similar frequency will attract. So like frequencies attract. So that's the first thing. Just imagine that everything has a bubble. Every person, just everything has a bubble around them, a vibrational bubble, right? Whatever your vibration is at, whatever the vibration of your bubble is at, will attract other people, other things, other circumstances with the bubble like that, right? So just kind of think about that. Your bubble will just start to gravitate and attract other bubbles that with a similar frequency, right? So if you have a high vibration, you're basically attracting high vibrational bubbles to match the to the vibration that you are putting off. So that's the first thing. Realize like everything has a frequency and it attracts. So it's literally like gravity, but for your thoughts and your vibration, right? So that's the second thing I want to talk about, which is we change our frequency based on through our thoughts, through our thinking. Thinking is how we tune into a different frequency and to download that frequency, basically. So in the future, we will talk about how to change our frequency through thinking and other methods. So that's something else to be aware of. And so the third thing I want you to be aware of is that the law of attraction applies to victims and perpetrators. So let's say a bully and the kid getting bullied, they both are having a very low frequency, and they have attracted each other because of that low frequency, right? Maybe the kid getting bullied, he's always worried, he always having these negative thoughts of like self-doubt or whatever, and that's a very low frequency. It's a frequency that is in tune with the bully, who's always angry and who's always, like thinking about bad things. So the frequencies match. So they are attracting each other into their experience. And oftentimes, I personally see people get into accidents or bad things happen that they never even think about. But because they are in a low frequency, what happens is they automatically just are in that wavelength to attract something that is negative in that wavelength, right? They're in that frequency to attract those type of things. But that's as far as I understand it. Maybe my opinion of that will change, but as of right now, that is my current perception of how all this works. So last thing is to realize the law of attraction is basically a universal manager. It's just a great way to manage the trillion, quadrillion, gazillion components of this world. So the law of attraction is like, I guess like a law, a mechanism that sorts out the universe, right? We can, it's very fair. The law of attraction is very fair. If you have a low vibration, you will attract those type of things. If you have a very high vibration, you will attract high vibrational things. It's very, very fair. So people can say it's unfair because they're thinking about negative things and getting negative things, but it's actually very fair because You're getting whatever you're vibrating at. So these are the key points, and I want you to, if you want, watch this video over again and understand what I'm saying a little bit better. And I also left some notes below this video, so check those out as well. But basically, the law of attraction, everything has a vibration, and all these vibrations are attracting each other with similar vibrations. And the bully and the victim have the same low vibrations. So just because you're not thinking about something negative, that doesn't mean that you might not attract something in that wavelength. So that's kind of, it's pretty simple, right? It's pretty simple to understand. It's like gravity, but for vibrations. So just for now, just realize that, and I'll see you in the next video. Hey, if you would like to work with me one-on-one so we can take your vibration to the next level, then click the sign up button below and let's get that started. You're looking for someone who has already made that vibrational transformation that you're looking for, someone who has overcome their negative thoughts and negative emotions, as well as someone who has helped other students do the same exact thing. So if working with me one-on-one to transform your vibration resonates with you, I asked you to act fast, because I only have a limited amount of spots for my new students, because I want to make sure I give my students the time and attention that they deserve. So if you're interested, click the button below.